What's up, guys? We'll get into the trade recap in just a second. I'm at work and we are on red alert. We are on red alert because there's a hurricane coming. Hurricane Sean. So we're gonna come back inside real quick. Let me show you how I made $4,000 US last night. Let's just get this going. 3, 2, 1. Beauty! Alright, guys, that should be coming up nice for you. And let's try get a more flattering angle. No, you know what? Who cares? You guys shouldn't care about what I look like. I shouldn't even have a fucking face cam. Let's go into the overall bias of the day. I had my bias wrong, believe it or not, but my on the higher time frame, my bias was wrong. And I will run you through my bias real quick. 4 hour. So on the higher time frame, we had a magnificent news candle that gave us this absolutely insane market structure shift, closing above these highs here. As you can see, I was just marked out on ES. Same thing happened here on NQ, correlating pairs, so this is no surprise. And beyond that, we displaced above all these highs, all this low resistant liquidity here, and feel this bearish imbalance. To be fair, actually, I'm not going to go into why I should have been bearish. No, I should. As a good trader, I should do that. Who said I'm a good trader? So we do have this 4 hour imbalance on both indexes that if we mark out, we can see we just absolutely respect on both. You know, we barely wicked in, 4 hour closed out bearish. We barely wicked in. I know we ran all the way through, 4 hour closed out bearish. But I don't think the 4 hour had actually closed out bearish at this point in time when entering the market. And then, sorry, we'll just go into the 1 hour to find our. Well, that was a crazy lightning strike. To find our higher time frame confluences. So let me just. Clear up this mess. Jeez, I hope you heard that lightning strike just now. Why can't I delete this shit? What's going on? The fuck's going on? Delete. Yes. Okay. And this chart's not so messy, so we're gonna leave that there. So first things first, we took the exact same setup on both indexes, and if we can see from here, so this is the 4 hour, let's go to 1 hour. We touched into this hourly imbalance and absolutely respected it with displacement to the upside. And on this one, we had this small imbalance which we absolutely respected with displacement to the upside, creating another imbalance here. But we will leave this marked out for now. Okay. So we scale deeper into the lower time frames, and let's just do a bar replay real quick to market open right here. Okay, so upon market open, we see this imbalance get visited, as well as did we take out these lows? Did we? don't believe we did. So yeah, major hourly imbalance we visited into upon market open. Here's 9:15. We already had these 15-minute lows put in place inside the imbalance. And what we wanted to see was a low time frame liquidity sweep within this hourly imbalance, which we can let market play out a bit, and we pretty much see that instantly on both indexes. And I did take a trade on this because we did scale through to the 1 minute to find an entry, but I should have waited to input a low after market open into the imbalance and then stop raid. I considered this move here my stop rate. So I did take a trade off this. It was only on NQ, I believe, touching into this fair value gap here. I took a long position. Stops were down here, and TP was at this high. And I believe I got stopped out quite quickly. And yes, I did. So rather than being discouraged, I took this opportunity to say, hey, let's just keep watching market, because this could be the stop rate I was looking for. It was quite a big displacement, but our reaction up was absolutely beautiful. And I believe I waited for more confirmation than this inverse and fair value gap getting touched into. I wanted to see a market structure shift first, which we've seen on ES here, closing above this high. And touching into, where was the inverse? Where was the inverse? I don't believe we actually had the inverse just yet. This is where it was. Right. So yeah, this inverse here. I forgot I've already got my trade position marked out. Let me clear the chart up a little, because we had the... Here we go. This is the inverse fair value gap. Right here, we had this touched into. I had an order limits, a limit order set to this. Let me just, so pretty much as soon as we entered here, it triggered my positioning, and my stops were here. We had a 3-to-1. We entered with about 375, I believe, because we could only buy one contract. Otherwise, it would have been $750, which is 0.75% of my account, which I only enter on 0.5%. So I opted for the lower size, just purely for better risk. And on here, I did the exact same with this inverse fair value gap getting touched into. Like I said, it was exactly the same trades. And ES would only let me buy one contract, so I had one profit target in mind. And once we've seen this retracement somewhere, let me just open this up. We had a little bit of sideways action. Came back down to break even at some point right here. And on ES, I decided I was going to just take partials here. It wasn't partials, it was a full amount. So we will reduce that to a 1 to 1.5. And it was actually, I decided to do the same here just because of the sideways movement. I took, because I had 7 contracts on this. Sorry, we can go back to our bar replay. Well, no. Exactly to where we entered. Okay, this is... Oh, actually, hang on. This candle sits flush with our entry, so we're just going to buy it from here. But this... Sorry guys, this is so messy. I never planned my shit, hey, I should. We had 7 contracts in from here. Stop loss was down here. It was just over 500 that we're risking. And TP was up here. And we took partials here. So we had 7 contracts. I sold 3 here, sold 3 here, and stops at break even. We got stopped out break even. In here we only had 1 contract. And yeah, it was about 375. TP up here, $600, and we let markets sort of run its course. Very, very close to getting stopped out for this giant move upwards. Bang. Sold here, and here we took 3 contracts. Stops to break even. We had 3 contracts up here, which, can I adjust this? No. Alright, so we're just going to take profits manually through here. Okay, and yeah, we sold 3 more positions here. Let shit run, and exactly that. We made 1,000 on the night. 1,000 on the night, and also here on gold. This was absolutely nothing special, this trade, but I will just run it in for you. Actually, better yet, let's get our trade locker up. So the reason I full ported this account on gold is because every Thursday, supposedly we're meant to, there is a buying opportunity on gold with like 80% accuracy, no stop loss, no take profit. You just let it run for 24 hours. And I stopped doing this because I just wasn't a fan of the, no stop loss, no take profit or anything. It was just a bit too risky for me, especially being on a funded account. The reward just wasn't high enough. But ever since all that shit with 1 of 1, we can see, hold up, why is it not showing my, oh jeez bro, oh this is DAX. I thought gold just dicked the fuck up while I was gone. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, it was. I full ported for news for CPI, and I can show you that if we just get in the lower time frames real quick. I did have a 1 minute inverse fair value gap where I set a limit order and then I deleted it, and literally, I'm not even joking, this was the inverse. It was up here, I set the limit order, we came back into it and just dipped the fuck up. So this isn't the trade. I don't know why I marked that. That's not the trade I took. I just entered here right before news at 8:25, and we came up. I sold literally at the top of this and entered nearly at the bottom of this 5 minute candle, entered in and sold pretty much at the top of this, and I can show you real quick. 3,184 just on the day is the TPs here, and yeah, that's the whole trade. We got the account back up to almost 99k. Don't care about this account anymore. Thanks 1 of 1. We're trading a lot better, a lot smarter lately. Anyways, so more than confident I'm going to pass the Top Step Challenge account. But other than that, guys, that's how I made 4,000 USD. Love you so much. Discord's open, link in bio. Love yous.